Let me see.
Oh, that's great. Oh, is that a Super 73?
Yes.
That's a nice bike.
But the batteries run down so fast.
Yeah. This one is a REV1. REVV1.
Rad one? Okay, I see
Rev
it.
one.
Rad one up.
Yeah. Ride one up. It's always nice when I ride my REV1 because people, at least one person on my ride, will always pull me over and ask about the REV1 and compliment it. And this gentleman here, I saw him on my way after my tennis lessons. I went to Turbo's place because I had to pick up a tennis racket. He strings my tennis rackets as well as work on my REV1. And on my way to Turbo's home, this gentleman that I just met, he yelled over to me and said, "Hey, that's my bike. I want that." And so on my return back to my place, which is where I'm going right now, I made a point to stop over to say hi to him and talk to him. And he was complimenting the REV1. He has a Super 73, and he was really surprised that the REV1 is so much more inexpensive than a Super 73 and looks better than a Super 73. So now he's interested in picking up a REV1. This is my favorite time after my tennis lessons or tennis matches, is to hop on my REV1 and take the long way home. And the long way home is cutting through the Presidio military base. And I will be approaching one of the favorite roads in the Presidio that I love to ride down. And it is so exhilarating, so much fun. I have a great big smile on my face every time I go down this road. And this is my favorite road in the entire Presidio military base. I love going down this road with my REV1, and every time I do, especially on a nice sunny Monday like today, I have a great big smile on my face, and it is so exhilarating and fun. I am now in Crissy Fields, which is a section inside the Presidio military base, and I decided to take the gravel road. I usually take the paved road, which is viewer camera right, and I decided to take the gravel road because I've never done it before and I wanted to get a different experience. And I got to say, this is a nicer ride than the paved road because the scenic is just so much nicer than riding on the paved road. And also, Turbo adjusted my suspension so the REV1 takes all the bumps on this loose gravel road super smooth, and it's a very comfortable and fun ride. I really appreciate all the engineering and technology that went into the REV1 to be able to handle these types of roads. And I know this is a very, very minor loose gravel road compared to some of the stuff the other owners of the REV1 do that are more technically advanced than what I'm doing right now. But for me, this is fun, it's relaxing, and I really enjoy the scenery. The loose gravel road leads me to this paved road, which is located behind the St. Francis Yacht Club, which is located viewer camera, I would say 10/11 o'clock, and straight ahead, of course, is the Golden Gate Bridge. I'm really enjoying my time out here right now because I had a pretty tough day out on the tennis courts. Today, out on the tennis courts, my instructor worked with me on my serve, placement of serve, return of serve, points after my return of serve, and points after my serve. all new stuff that I have to execute in order to make me a more competitive player. So when I get done with all that stuff, it's just nice to ride my REV1 and chill out at this location, relax, enjoy the scenery, and listen to the ocean. Though I didn't get to do it today, my daily routine is to play tennis, then cut through Chrissy Fields, and that dumps me into the Marina Greens, cut through Marina Greens, and that'll dump me in the direction of North Beach. Once I'm in North Beach, I will either go to Freddy's Sandwiches or Molinari's Sandwiches, and I will order a mortadella sandwich with provolone and mustard on an Italian roll. Then I'll make a U-turn, swing back over here, eat my sandwich while listening to the ocean and enjoying the view. Getting the REV1 e-bike as a Christmas present from my mom and sister last year, 2023, has got to be one of the best presents I have ever received, because with this e-bike, I am experiencing a new and wonderful lifestyle that I never experienced in my earlier years. Whenever I drive one of my vehicles to get to my destinations, it's always about getting to point A to point B, but I miss all the great stuff in between those 2 points. And that's the wonderful thing about riding my REV1 e-bike or my Peugeot aluminum 12-speed racing bicycle. I get to experience all the wonderful things in between my destinations of getting to point A or point B or point C or D or whatever. And through that, I'm also meeting a lot of wonderful people. As I mentioned earlier in this video, at least one person will compliment my REV1 e-bike or ask me a question about it. And through that initial interest, we talk about other stuff. And I get to learn something new about that person, or maybe even a new place to get a mortadella, provolone cheese, mustard sandwich on an Italian roll other than Molinari's and Freddy's. So these are all wonderful experiences that I'm having with the REV1, and I am truly, truly blessed right now at 59 years old to have this wonderful lifestyle. It's time for me to head on home, and I thank the Trinity for favoring me today by giving me another blessed day. And I hope the Trinity will favor me tomorrow and give me another blessed day tomorrow.